This is Historical Connections in Fiddler on the Roof with Mrs. Anderson. Fiddler on the Roof is a fictional account of Jewish life and culture based on the book Tevye the Dairyman and Other Railroad Stories by Shalom Aleichem. The book is a series of short stories originally written in Yiddish and published in 1894. It is a tale of family life with the focus being on 6 of his 7 daughters. There are 5 daughters in the movie version. The setting is the fictional village of Anatevka in Imperial Russia. Anatevka was based on the town of Boyarka, Ukraine. It was adapted for the stage in 1919 and for film in 1939. The setting of Fiddler on the Roof is the Pale of Settlement. It is enclosed by a boundary fence or a line. This was the only area in which Jewish people were allowed to live. Within this area, there were certain cities where Jewish people were not welcome. This lasted from 1791 to 1917, just after the start of the First World War. Jewish culture thrived here. However, the economy was very poor, consisting of small businesses and artisan work. Over time, the settlement area shrunk as more land was taken away from Jewish people. The ruler of Russia, also known as the Tsar, was in favor of anti-Semitism. The Russian Tsar and anti-Semitism. The Pale of Settlement consisted of 20% of Russia in addition to modern-day Poland, Lithuania, Ukraine, Belarus, and Moldova. During the reign of Alexander II, the Russian Tsar, rich and educated Jewish people could live beyond the borders of the settlement and intermingle with the mainstream society. When Tsar Alexander II was assassinated, it was believed that the Jewish people were behind the assassination. This led to a rise in pogroms. Pogroms are organized massacres of Jewish people. It is a Russian word which means to demolish and to wreak havoc. Due to harsh living conditions, pogroms, and evictions, many Jewish people migrated from the Pale of Settlement and came to America to begin a new life. This primarily occurred between 1881 and 1914. World War I lasted from 1914 to 1918. Hitler's rise to power began in 1919 when he joined the German Workers' Party, later known as the Nazi Party. He ruled Germany exclusively from 1933 until his death in 1945. World War II lasted from September 1st, 1939, and ended with Hitler's suicide September 2nd, 1945. Fiddler on the Roof immortalized his life and community on the Pale of Settlement during this time. This was the precursor to World War I and provided a foundation for anti-Semitism with Hitler and his Nazi Party.